Play has commenced in the second half of this international at the Poidevin Oval. Flo Finley's here. I can see her in the crowd. A very, very big crowd here to witness this very historical day, Terry. Yes, yes. This is a new invigorated side. Here's Matthew Onions looking for the touch. Oh, fed it back beautifully. Back to Lucas, and unfortunately they were forced into touch about 20 metres out. But this second half onslaught by the Poidevin 15 has just commenced, I believe, as they've got the assistance of that strong northeasterly, slight downhill, running with the clover. If we could get the camera just to pan to the scoreboard, we'd like to just point something out. Can we get the cameraman just to pan to the scoreboard up here, just straight across our heads?
How do you read that?
Just, he's going to shoot past your nose. Pull your stomach in, Terry. Yeah. The scoreboard, it's very, very hard to read. 97 to 15.
40, 36.
We
Sounds like a lot of numbers.
We won't take any notice of that. We're back to play.
Back to play.
Yes, it's the President's 15 are charging upfield now, and in possession about 10 metres inside Poidevin's half. Here's Scarl, a long pass out. It goes there to Siler. Siler looking for support. Can't find it. Decides to take him on in his own. Now it comes out of the ruck very, very slowly. Warboys is feeding it out to Fitzgibbons. Fitzgibbons of Tinkerbells digs his toes in, accelerates into the ruck, fires the pass away. Out it comes to number 4. Reed, is it on the wing? Reed kicks ahead, and there at the fullback position for the other side is not Matthew Onions, I don't think it was it? And he kicks downfield. And
very good touch finder.
And on the far side is Matthew Clem. Matthew Clem looking to feed the ball in, but the referee has halted play. We'll wait for the line out to form, or is it that he decided he wouldn't throw it in quickly?
Well, Matthew and his brothers, they were arguing over the ball. Playing on opposite side makes it very interesting.
Wouldn't be a pie they'd be arguing over, I can guarantee that.
Clemmy's gravy sandwiches. That's why they've always got dirty shirts.
We're into the second half of this invitation match here in Goulburn, and the score is still 10 points to 0 in favour of the President's 15. President's 15, goose step, I thought that was... Mick Reed, was it? Yes. Scarl looking for the ball there, close to the ruck. Referee's whistle has gone. Gordon Bray penalised, and that's another penalty to the Poidevin's 15. Back it comes to Murray's. There's still a big, strong debate over this scoreboard business. No one can work it out at all. We're in the night. That's the temperature, Terry. Don't take any notice. That's the temperature. 90 degrees this end of the field, and it's 15 the other end of the field. No wonder there's an advantage.
This huge northeasterly breeze.
Well, the rest running the other way. You've got to do something.
Back to the game. The score still remains at 10 points to 0 in favour of the President's 15. Scrum going down, 25 metres out from the President's 15's goal line.
I've just worked it out. The scoreboard operator is a bigger optimist than me.
Oh, he's a Toyota dealer, I can see that.
97 to 0. Goulburn's in front.
Scarl in possession, making ground backwards. Now he's forced to the ground where it'll be the President's, but Poidevin's, it's come out to Lucas. Lucas charging back infield. Former Wallaby, of course, is Peter Lucas. Going the open side is number 4, and that's Clements. Clements in possession, standing in the ruck, fires it back as it comes. Out there to Southwell. Southwell looks for support. Out very quickly, the ball has gone to John Reardon. Reardon's down the blind side, but made good ground, only 10 metres out now, but losing possession. Is that Tinkerbell? That's his shorter brother. Same haircut. Yes.
Why does everybody want a haircut like mine?
This is the President's 15 kicking ahead, but Lucas stopped that kick. But play on, says the referee. This is good play. That's Falk. Falk feeds. Oh, beautifully picked up. Marvellous bit of Poidevin. Crash him to ground, but the ball had gone forward. A try-saving tackle by Poidevin. The ball had gone forward there, and it was a marvellous bit of football by the President's 15.
Look at Poidevin's stance. How many times have you seen him stand like that when he was in amongst the best in the world? Look at him. So that's a great mark of respect to the kids that he's playing against.
This scrum's going down now, 25 metres out from Poidevin's 15 try line.
On this side is Mick Reed.
Out it goes. Onions flips the ball past him out to Clem. Clem back to Onions. Onions looking for support. This is Clem straightening play up, and a good run there from Clem. Scott Clem, that is, as Terry tells me. Now going the blind side, is that Lucas? Lucas, number 4 is Clements, sorry. They're very similarly built. Out the ball comes. A long pass. Long pass. This is St. Pat's boy. This is Ben Lane, is it? Ben Lane on the wing here? That's not him? No, our Eagle Eye touchline man there, Gordon.
Actually, it's Simon's brother, Andrew. Simon's brother, Andrew, is playing in a St. Pat's jumper.
That's what it is, yes. I think he's injured. No. He's just come off.
No, he's just standing over covering the wing. No, he's not. He's going over to have a talk to some of the guys. Very social game, this.
Yes. Ball is fed by Bennett. Bennett looking for it at the base of the scrum. Blind side. Comes Southwell. Southwell takes them on himself. Up to the halfway mark. Feeds it back inside. Fitzgibbons kicks it out of the touchline. And it'll be a scrum 2 metres inside the Poidevin 15 half. Oh, quick throw in, was it? Yes. Oh, a beautiful back inside flick pass. And Paul Fowkes ran out of battery.
And he was away too. He was away. What a disappointment. Never mind, Falky.
You just beat old Mick Young.
There's a friendly pat on the back there. In days gone by, it might have been a less friendly pat on the mouth.
Oh, beautiful. Cutler right over the top.
Now we're seeing some line-out play.
Lucas holding the ball in. Out to Bennett it goes. Poidevin straightens up play. Rolls off one into another. Takes the ball to ground. Looking for a quick heel is the president of Poidevin's 15. Bennett fires it away. Out it goes to Twinkle Toes. Billy Cooper goes the blind side, but Cooper is quickly sought after and put to ground. Out it comes to Southwell. Southwell gets it away. Out to Clem. Clem fires the pass out to Mr. Nobody, but it's picked up on the far side by Matthew Onions. Onions in possession at the moment, just on halfway on the far side. The score 10 points to 0 in favour of the President's 15.
They're winning all the ball at the moment, the Simon Poidevin 15, aren't they? They've won all the ball this second half and done absolutely nothing with it.
I think, Terry, the half-time pep talk might have done them the world of good.
Well,
and the rest.
It might have done them the world. Oh, here goes McAleer.
McAleer looking for support. If he tried to kick it forward, but Reed harassed him so much he went out over the touch line. So it'll be a line out 40 metres out from the President's 15's goal line. I do believe that Poidevin's side won't be going home till they score.
Well, we have lights here. We've got a very good lighting system here that really hasn't been tested under playing conditions. Maybe we'll do that today. The northeasterly's blowing in a few clouds. We might need to turn them on before the day's over. Oh, very wild pass there from Pearson, who's one of the up-and-coming players in the Dirty Red side.
Built very close to the ground is Pearson.
Very close to the ground. His neck starts around about his navel.
Bit of scrappy play going on now, just 15 metres short of the halfway. This is Lucas trying to fire them up. Out to Cutler it comes. A bouncing pass picked up by Poidevin. Poidevin fires it away to Kevin Carras. Just knocked off work to make the match here this afternoon. Bad looking maul, but it's been won by the President's 15. Fires away to Fitzgibbons. Fitzgibbons quickly. Is that Cabot in possession? No, he hasn't got it as yet. That looks like Clem looking for support out there. Cabot's gone in after the ball, but unable to get possession at the moment. This is the President. Here's Cabot away. He's away like a greyhound dog. Bennett won't get him, and he steps out of it. And Dickie Cabot's gone straight to the bar as his son scores right underneath the goalpost.
Yeah. Dickie will be shouting for the mob, I'd say, after this performance by his number One or two sons. He's got two sons. I don't know which is the oldest. Number two son.
Yes.
Well, after the performance of number two sons, I think Dickie would be a good man to stand next to tonight, or a bad man to stand next to tonight, depending on your point of view. But when Dickie starts to talk, he talks at about 350 mile an hour. He talks in shorthand as the night gets longer.
Terry, has the scoreboard changed?
No, we are still 97 to 15 in front.
The score now is
15, 17. We kick them. They convert that. Oh, the try was converted. And Cabot was also the kicker. So he scored nearly all.
We've got a former bank manager with us this day, keeping score with his beans.
Good on you, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
Where will we be without the fellas that can count?
This is Poidevin, only 10 metres out from the try line.
They haven't scored yet.
No, Lucas, flips it away out to Martin, is it, on the blind side? Martin back into the fray, but they've got to get it out further. And here's Cabot away again. They've let him out of the traps. I don't think Cara run him down. He has, though. Cara's flipped him out over the touch line, and it'll be a line out just on the halfway. Well,
very, very quick fellow, isn't he?
Cara.
Well, he has to be, doesn't he, to catch Cabot? I think he was just standing there and Cabot ran over him.
15 points to nil in favour of 17. I'm told again, 17 points to nil in favour of the President's 15.
It's still 97 to 15.
Here's a good attacking run from Poidevin's 15, taking play 40 metres out from the goal line.
I think they would dearly love to score a try.
Mick Young kicks ahead, looking for support on the far side. McAleer charging through after it, but Joey Fitzgibbons put paid to that and puts it out over the touchline.
The winger's friend, the old sideline.
A massive crowd here today, Terry. Something in the vicinity of 5,000, I'd say.
I've heard your crowds before, Barry. I would say it's similar to the crowds that you can, your estimation. Yeah, that'd be about right.
A very good crowd, anyhow.
Excellent crowd, yes. I think they're enjoying the day. It's a very carnival-type atmosphere today. The football's on for sure, and it's not as serious a football as you perhaps could... but perhaps he would beg to differ, Mr. Martin there, on the receiving end of that tackle from McAleer.
That was a McAleer catapult.
Hello, we also have another replacement in the centre out there in... Kennedy, number 20, has just gone onto the field for the Poidevin 15.
As has John Reardon, just going into the... John's going to play lock for the President's, for the Poidevin's 15. 17 points to nil is the score in favour of the President's 15.
They're starting to play fancy footwork and it's not working. I think they ought to stick to the basics.
President's 15 making good ground within this ruck. Gained 10 yards or metres. Well done.
It's still yards in my money. I've got to work it all out. I don't know, when they escape from jail, I don't know whether I'm looking for a midget or a giant when they tell me I'm looking for so many centimetres and so many kgs.
Can you lend me a quid?
Yeah, got plenty of them. I used to. They're gone now. I've got more grandkids than I can do with.
This is not an American gridiron match, is it, Terry, with this interchanging we're seeing here?
This is not the defence inside and the offence. This is just the guys that want to rest.
17 points to nil is the score.
Falk's back on for the President's 15.
Cabot's coming a little bit closer. He's playing inside centre, and that's Clem. Feeds the pass back inside to Bennett, running it strongly on the blind side. Making good ground inside into the Poidevin's 15's half, some 15 metres. Out it comes to Falk. Falk back to Cabot. Cabot charging straight upfield. He's taking them on the forwards. He's sick of being out in the wing scoring tries. And there's Lucas bulldogging. I think he does a little bit of calf marking, doesn't he?
Well, he looks after his father's cattle, yeah.
That just looked like a real throw there to me.
And he's got number 4. That's
Clement.
No, it's not. I think on the President's 15.
Out it comes to Clem. Clem loses the ball forwards. Been picked up by Lucas. Lucas fires it back to Cara. Cara looking for support. Back to Clem. Clem has McAleer. McAleer charging down the left flank. Bounces off 2 or 3 players. He's going backwards but making good ground. Good work. That's probably the most exciting bit of football we've seen from the Poidevin side so far this afternoon, and that was exhilarating stuff from young Clem and McAleer.
Great football, yes. They made, I would say, the best part of 50 metres in that particular run there.